3 years ago today, I launched the channel Harry is Harry. Welcome to a reflection of what this channel has come to be. So a lot of people may notice I do a lot of different kinds of videos on this channel. It's not necessarily like I stick to a niche like gaming or whatever. I do all kinds of stuff, and I felt like you guys deserve an explanation to that. Chances are, majority of you guys are watching this video like years down the line, which is perfect, fine. Yeah, you can just sit down there. You're doing great. You're doing great. Because as my channel starts to skyrocket towards 1,000, I kind of figured out a cheat code for that. You just got to make YouTube shorts, okay? And then yeah. So I'm nearing 1,000 now. Who knows what I'll be when you guys are watching this? But I just felt the need that I just got to make something for 3-year anniversary. Initially, I was just gonna make a tier list video of all my videos I've made in the past 3 years. I did a whole live stream, day-long live stream, where I watched every single video and I tier listed it, and I realized I didn't want to edit that, so easy, don't make that video. But on that day when I was like watching back all my videos, I realized a lot of things. First of all, like I mentioned, my videos are all over the place, so you never know what to expect, what's coming next. When you subscribe to this channel, which is kind of cool, but also, you might be subscribing just for the gaming or just for the silly skits or whatever, and you might not get that all the time, so it might be disappointing when you see an upload and you're like, oh my gosh, he's just, making another Pitbull video. So that's something I realize and I take notice of, so at least I know that, at least you can feel comfortable knowing that I'm aware of this, and that's an issue that I'm going to address, okay? I also realized, looking back, there's a lot of videos that I enjoyed doing that maybe I haven't done in a while. So it's kind of like an eye-opener of like just looking at everything I've done and just thinking, okay, well this worked, and this not so much worked, and I like doing this even though it didn't work, and I didn't like doing this although it did work. So there's a lot of, if that made sense, like there's a lot of like, just tier listing, like, okay, it was like being a scientist and just seeing all this data and knowing what you want and stuff, which was cool. It was really cool to look back at all my videos. My channel is technically older than 3 years. Like I had the idea, basically like everyone else, I knew from a young age that I've always wanted a YouTube channel, so I reserved the name Harry's Harry back in like 2017, I think. So I have had this channel for longer, just knowing and planning of what I wanted to do, just for that planning to go haywire all the time. So it's never what I want it to be exactly. Things always change up, but that's fine. I'm enjoying it. Being able to just take a step back and just kind of look from a third person, though, just kind of made me realize like it is so incoherent to try and watch all my videos back to back. Like it was like getting whiplash like 30 times in a row, because the videos are so different, which is cool. It's like my thing, I guess, but I don't know if that's good for you guys. So also thought back while watching these videos is like there's not much. I mean, of course you get like a little bit of my personality, and then like whatever this is.
Ride me towards that Goomba, Mario. I want to eat his ass. I want to eat it good, Mario. Come on, Mario. Let's go for his ass.
I think like comparing myself to like YouTubers I know, it's like I have a connection with these YouTubers. Why are they successful? Because you feel for them, you know them like personally, basically. Well, for me, I was watching these videos and I'm like, okay, well he's a character, but who is he? Who is this guy, Harry is Harry? So that's why I figured for 3 years maybe we should make this video. Let's just have a little chit chat, So basically I figured it would be smart to explain like my sense of humor, where it comes from, why it is the way it is. So I figured I should list a lot of the YouTube channels and TV shows that influenced me growing up. TV shows that I watched growing up that I feel like I took like a piece of. Mostly cartoons, just the cartoons, like this is like young age that I just feel like I took a piece of this show with me. SpongeBob, of course. I love SpongeBob. My 4th birthday was SpongeBob, so that basically means I was watching SpongeBob at 3 years old, which that's awesome. I love SpongeBob. Regular show, Amazing World of Gumball. I feel like Definitely a lot of my weirdness comes from there. Clarence, a lot of people didn't like Clarence. I know, a lot of people, Clarence wasn't that popular. But for some reason, me and Clarence, we related so well. You know, him and I, we go way back. Maybe even Uncle Grandpa with, like, I remember watching Uncle Grandpa. Nowadays, I'm like, this is ridiculous. But I feel like a lot of my humor is just kind of, it's way out there. I also developed really dark sense of humor, where it's like, it's to the point of, like, it's not like quirky, like, you know, like I'll make like self-deprecating jokes and like, oh my gosh, oh. People have like that quirky dark sense of humor. I have like a dark sense of humor that will get me canceled on the internet if I tried joking about it. I find my sense of humor so out of whack because I'll laugh at a fart joke and then I'll laugh at a joke, you know, so it's hard to like stay consistent with my comedy, you know. Some people stick to a particular set of comedy while I'm just like all over the radar with what I find funny, which is good for me because I find almost everything funny. And I joke about pretty much everything, while other people, you know, that might not be for them. I feel like maybe a lot of Gen Z people like me have like the same sense of humor just because like the internet we're growing up at the perfect time for like YouTube and stuff and TV shows just to give us such a wide range of sense of humor where we think farts are funny. And we also read the most dark shit on the internet and thinks it's funny. So, I mean, hey, toast to you, Gen Z. Let's go, Gen Z. And I'm aware this video isn't funny, or maybe it's not even entertaining, honestly. But I think I just need to set like a instruction manual for my channel, and this is it right here. So it's like, you know, a lot of people don't read through the terms and conditions of Apple. This is my terms of conditions or whatever that you can just skip through if you want, but I feel like I need to list it at least if anyone cares, anyone out there cares. So the channels that inspired me a lot, first of all, I think Ryan Higa, or I gotta pronounce it right, his channel Niga Higa. It's not funny. He was probably my greatest inspiration for, you know, wanting a YouTube channel. Like, his skits are just so brilliant. He blamed it a lot on his ADHD. Is just what gave him like just that wacky sense. I don't have ADHD, or I haven't been diagnosed with it if I do. So I can't blame it on that. I guess I think just watching him and my need to want to emulate that is what makes my videos kind of wacky. So I think I see that a lot in like the Antifa vid and even like Pitbull, where it's like maybe some people might see as satire. Like Pitbull could be satire, you know. I'm making fun of like them always making movies about up and coming like celebrities, or, you know, like their backstory or whatever, which I think, I don't know, why are those movies successful? Like, okay, cool. I mean, I guess I know why they're successful, but I thought, like, what if they made an up and coming one of Pitbull? So that was kind of my idea behind that. Where Antifa, maybe you could think it's satire, where like maybe you think I'm making fun of Antifa, where it's really like, I don't think that was like my point to it. It was really like, I had the idea of, well, what if suntans, you know, like farmer's tan, like what if your skin just like, you know, you're tanning both parts of your skin, so this part's going to get darker, and this part's going to get darker, and it's still going to be unequal, right? So I was going to be, my idea of a solution to that is just cover every part of your body that's never covered. Then I was like thinking of a name, and I was thinking like, okay, so it's like it's like trying to counter the farmer's tan. It's anti-farmer's tan. Oh, anti-farmer's tan apparel, Antifa. And it kind of sounded like it, so I thought, you know, that's funny. Maybe people can get some kind of satire out of there where I'm making fun of Antifa. I really don't care about that stuff, to be honest with you. I just like joking. So if you can get satire out of my stuff, sure. I've never been really good at satire. Like, I've understood other people's satire, but I've never really known how to make it myself. So maybe I unintentionally make satire, so whatever. Anyways, Ryan Higa was a big inspiration to me. All his work. He was a great guy. Loved his stuff. So entertaining. Jack's films, great, funny. Markiplier, just the lore he has, like, for his channel, like, really inspired me for my channel. That does have lore, maybe. I mean, I'm not saying that. and just how charming and funny he is. Like, I'm not charming. I want to make it clear that I don't try to be charming either, obviously. Yeah, but I mean, I just always enjoyed, like, how charming and funny he is, and maybe sometime I'll try and implement that, but just, like, I feel like that was an inspiration to me. Love you, Mark. Another big one is, like, you know, like, gaming channels, like, Noah's Noah. I like how he makes his videos. Great structure, where he plays the game, and he throws so many memes and sounds on top of it, which maybe I don't want to do, but, like, just goofy stuff happening and just recording that and just making a big deal about everything. I think that's really funny. I kind of emulate that a little bit. My Fortnite YouTubers be like. I mean, that was more of a diss towards like Ali A and Cypher PK, those kind of creators. So that's a little bit where I get my sense of humor from. Yeah, that's a little bit of recollection on my previous doings. And a lot of the S tier videos I ranked for myself, even A tier are videos I'll probably want to recreate or, do something like, similar format to, which is cool. One thing I found out doing this channel is I hate doing series videos. Like Mario Odyssey, I'll finish up. I can finish up Mario Odyssey, but I really don't like making series videos because then I'm stuck to... Like, if you've seen my videos, I like just, jumping all over the place, and when I do a series, I'm just stuck making the same thing over and over, and I hate just keeping with that. So, we're gonna shake and bake a little. We got some big announcements coming up this year. Like, we're gonna hit 1,000 subs this year. We're gonna have 1,000 subscriber special. We're gonna have a super computer built pretty soon. I have the parts right behind me. There's gonna be a separate video for building the supercomputer, but I'm excited for that. NASA computer. There's a few other things that I think I might announce later this year, so stay updated for that. But I just think there's a lot of changes coming. I'm gonna make a channel trailer coming up. That's not like a big announcement, like who cares really for that, but it'll be a fun little trailer. So people can kind of have like an appetizer to what they'll get on this channel. A little bit about me, I guess, is because I'm not very, I don't feel like on any of my videos I've really talked about it much. So right now I'm in college. This is my college dorm room, if you guys didn't know. I'm majoring in journalism. At this point, it's like, so I had a big theater background in high school, junior high even. I loved doing theater growing up. And, choosing what I wanted to do for college, a lot of my friends were going into, majoring in acting or musical theater or whatever. But I just saw no future in that. Like, just like trying to get into Hollywood just sounds so... It's too competitive where, just barely anyone makes it into Hollywood. I figured going for journalism was smart for having a YouTube channel because... we learn a lot about, like, marketing to digital audiences, and we learned a lot about editing. I mean, I already know about editing. Like, everything they've taught me is useless for editing. Like, I've already known, or I could do it better. I could teach the class better. But also, it's like, it's got a little bit of, like, if you're an anchor, you got a little bit of, being the center of attention, I guess. Or, the way I see it is, like, I don't want to say acting, because, you're telling the truth, you're telling the news and stuff. Well, at least you're supposed to be as a news anchor. You're supposed to be, telling the truth and talking to a camera, which I felt like at least brought a little bit of that theater aspect, which I would enjoy doing in my career. But being honest with you guys, having a channel like this really destroys my chances of having a successful career as a journalist, because a lot of this stuff that I'm showing right now is like, it's destructive to my character and my like transparency and just how much people can trust me when they see stuff like this. So a lot of channels wouldn't hire me based, when they do a background check, find this channel. Most likely they better find this channel, it better be attached to my name, it better be big. Yeah, but finding this, I wouldn't blame them if they didn't want to hire me, because who wants a news anchor, that's supposed to be trustworthy? In the morning is a news anchor, and the night is a doing this. I keep showing the Mario movie audition, but okay, that was hilarious. Okay, I love the Mario. It was weird but funny. Okay, I love that shit. Well, when I first got into college, a lot of the teachers recommended, deleting your spam accounts for like Instagram, your meme accounts, or like any channels or anything that'll come back and punish you, like even bad tweets. If people have some really bad tweets out there, as a journalist, that people can see your bias, which I don't get political here, but also just kind of destroys your character, which I can see this kind of destructs my
Yes, blow his brains out. Yes, do that indeed.
my dignity and everything. And but like I could always be a behind the scenes person, just anyways. They encouraged us to delete our channels, and as you can see, I did not private or delete anything from my channel, which shows my number one priority is YouTube. I still plan on doing this YouTube thing till I can, build a career off it. Like, I have my plan B's and C's and D's. Like, I have a lot of jobs I could do, and just, going to college can get me something good, behind the scenes for journalism, that I see myself like, not in a bad spot where I can still continue this channel. So what I'm trying to say here is that it'll probably affect me trying to get a news anchor job or something like that, or weatherman. People wouldn't want a YouTuber, or maybe the times will change by then. Maybe people will want a YouTuber as their news anchor. But just because I'm a news anchor doesn't mean like I love telling the news. Like, I can be interested in news, but I'm never gonna be like a news channel or commentary channel on YouTube. I've tried that. I tried recording a video like that once, and I was just like, this is not me. This is not for me. I cannot do that. And also, it's like, being a commentary channel means you have to have opinions on things. And I want to make it very clear that I struggle to have opinions on things. Kind of shuffles over to the thing I've self-diagnosed myself with something I've created. I call it selective apathy. If you don't know what apathy is, it's like a lack of enthusiasm or concern, or, just lack of feeling or emotion for something. And I see myself, I call it selective apathy because it's not like, I see myself having, I don't want to say difficulty, I just see myself not caring about a lot of things, honestly. Like, whatever will make me a more likable person is, if someone's telling me their opinion, I'm like, yeah, sure, yeah, I agree. Either way, really at the end of it, I've just kind of chosen, in a bad way, I've chosen that, I don't care about that thing, so I don't, I can't find interest, or I can find interest maybe, but I can't find enthusiasm or really like rage or something towards, and I don't want to say like I'm apathetic, because I feel like there's a lot of things I do care about and that I'm really like passionate about, but there's definitely things where I don't care about. I just can't find myself to care about things, so that's why I call selective apathy, because there's like certain things that I guess, I don't know if I've like internally selected those things, or it just happened to be those things that I just, whatever. I don't really have a strong political stance on most things. Like, I could see either way, and I don't really care, which is kind of good for me, because then I don't have to care about all the politics that are going on. I can just kind of watch and be like, okay, this sounds awful now that I'm saying it out loud, because there's a bad side to it where it's like, there's things that I should be caring about. Like, there's things in this world that are really important, and, a lot of political things where I'm just like, whatever, okay. But like I said, I don't know. I just can't bring myself to care about these things. Maybe a lot of people are in the same boat. Maybe people hate me now because I said that, which, fair enough. So that's a lot about me. That's a big thing to know about me for sure, is just like, whatever. I mean, I'll listen to people if they want to tell me stuff. Like, I enjoy like listening to conversations. I like deep talks. I like listening to deep talks. And I'll take in this information and I'll be aware of it. Like, I like to like take in information, listen to other people's opinions, but that doesn't necessarily mean I can decide opinion for myself. Yeah. One thing is a big part about me that I've just like never really shared with this channel just because I've never found a way to do it, but I've kind of felt like, it's a big part of my identity is being a Christian, being a follower of Jesus Christ. I've never really talked about it on this channel. I mean, not that there's really been a place to say it, but giving this talk, I've just felt like it's something that I want people to know about me. It's something that I'm proud of. I'd say, yeah, proud might be the right word. Or happy about. I don't know the right word. I guess it's something I wanted people to know about me, that I'm just devoted Christian. Yeah, I still cuss. Yeah, I still do bad things. So I'm not like I'm not like a nerdy Christian, but it's just something that I love my boy Jesus, and I wanted people to know that I love my boy Jesus. I'm not gonna try and convert people, but I will. I see myself in the future maybe having videos somewhat related to the Bible or just Christianity or religion as a whole. Yeah, and that's just something about me that I'd love for you guys to know, and that's what we're doing, right? Now that I've told you like some of the basics about me, I guess I just want to look into the future a little bit, just kind of give you guys a scope into the future. I plan on doing a lot more gaming and skits, just making more videos in general is hopefully the plan. Continuing with shorts, I think I've started doing shorts that actually are like, I'm putting effort into the shorts now, so if you're coming, subscribe to the shorts and you're coming to the long-term videos, welcome, first of all. Also, if you're watching this far, thank you. Thanks for listening this far, honestly. Like, I can ramble sometimes. But yeah, I'm wanting to make more videos now, and I'm kind of thinking of checking out Fortnite Creative 2.0. And if there's like a lot of stuff to make, there's a lot of fun maps, which there should be. Like, that's kind of like the plan. Maybe I'll like try and stick into that niche along with Mario Kart. Like, I like making the Mario Kart shorts. And there's a lot of games where maybe I'll make a few episodes on, or I'll just jump around from games, and I think it'll stay in like the same like tone. I want to say the same tone of like just kind of goofy and what the heck's going on, like this Harry Potter game. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan, where maybe Fortnite and Mario Kart will be my main parts, and then I'll just kind of play all these other random games, and maybe I'll make 2 to 3 videos on one game, but I'll just keep jumping around, and no more series. I'll finish Mario Odyssey. I promise you guys, I'll finish Mario Odyssey. I've been working on Mario Odyssey for a year now. I mean, it's not that like I can't play it, like I can play it. It's just like then I have to record it, and then I have to edit it, and I want to edit it before I record my next session, because what I did for the Minecraft series back in the early stage of the channel, what I did for the Minecraft series was just like, I recorded about 8 videos before I even finished editing the first one. Think about it that way. I recorded about 8 videos each time, every time I finished a video. So there's so many lost episodes of that like video. Like, I think that was during the time of SMPs, where I just really wanted to I just wanted to be like part of the dream SMP. I know it looks cringe now. A big rule for this channel I made when I started it is I'm not deleting anything I make, because I like to look at it. It's like, I don't know, it's like I'm scrapbooking like my younger years to see like how I am. I mean, of course I'm always, I'm not like being serious and then I'm like goofing off and whatever. But it's like a nice scrapbook to see like how I change over time. And I know like a lot of professional YouTubers like to delete their stuff and like have specific stuff. But I like to just kind of see how I change throughout the years, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm never deleting anything. And also everything I upload, although it's cringe, although maybe I'm not proud of it anymore, at some point I was like content with it to upload it. And you can try and bully me all you want about that stuff. But the thing is like, I wouldn't have uploaded a video if I wasn't okay with being bullied about it, so like you can like make fun of me for this and I'll be like, yeah, I was an idiot there. And like, so really any hate comments don't hurt me, okay? I was expecting them. I was the first hate comment. My mom was the second hate comment, okay? So yeah, no, my parents have been really supportive. But like I was saying though, is like, it's like a cool time capsule to see myself grow. And so even if there's people, that I include in my videos that eventually, we part ways, I make them promise me that they're okay with me never deleting these videos when I upload them, because that's just the way how I work my channel, is that I want to keep stuff up no matter how much I grow away from that side of me. Who knows? it's up there so I can just see how I've grown, which is cool. And people on the internet can see how I've grown, which is cool. I rambled off again, but like I said, no more series. Because like I said, for Minecraft, I probably recorded 8 videos for every one video I released. There's so much lost footage. Well, I deleted a lot of it because it was taking so much on my computer, unfortunately. Because that Minecraft world actually got really developed. We did a lot of cool things on that server, which it sucks that I couldn't, show it to you guys. Some parts of me tells me something tells me maybe I should have had a channel where I just uploaded the raw footage. Even though I know it wouldn't have been entertaining, it would have at least been out there, like on a random channel that people could see it if they really cared that much about it. Or maybe there was some conversations that would have been personal, because while playing Minecraft with my friends, we have personal conversations that when I edit it down, those personal conversations get edited out because we don't want the whole world to know about them. So that's probably why I couldn't have uploaded the raw footage, because then I would have had to edit out all those parts, and then again, it would take me forever. So it's unfortunate that happened. Well, maybe I'll do series when I can hire an editor and actually pay a decent amount to an editor. We'll get there when we get there. I think the next deep conversation we'll have is during the 1,000 subscriber special, because I always like to do a quick reflection during subscriber specials. I'm excited for it. I'm expecting it. It's coming. It's coming up. We're gonna start filming it in a month or two, maybe. Depends. If you guys start subscribing way faster, we'll have to film it earlier. But yeah, honestly, if you guys are still here, thank you for sticking around this long. That means a lot to me. Just that you guys wanted to hear this much, or maybe you just felt obligated to. If you're a friend of mine, that you felt like, okay, I had to stick through this much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This video was not funny at all, but it was just something, like I said, terms of conditions I had to make just to put it out there. And I'm excited for a lot of the future. I do want to make a lot of more skit videos and stuff. That's kind of my favorite thing to make. Like I said, Ryan Higa was a big inspiration for me. Yeah, so I'll just stick to video game content and then throwing out other stuff like you've seen. Thanks for 3 years. We've done this for 3 years. We're almost at 1,000. I like those numbers. I do. And I'm happy for each and every one of you that is subscribed to me, or just, you don't even have to be subscribed and watch my stuff. I don't really care much about subscribers. It's not like something that kills me every night. It's cool to wake up and see, I gained like 7 subscribers overnight. Like that's cool, it's a good feeling. But whatever, anything you've done to support this channel, I can't thank you enough. Thank you for 3 years, guys. I love you. I can give you a hairy hickey at the end. Let me just wrap up. To my family out there, so supportive. Love you guys. And my friends, so supportive. A lot of big changes this year. You guys will see. The background's going to change eventually. There's going to be some changes. We're going to get a supercomputer so I can actually play these heavy games. And we're going to make a channel trailer. And maybe there's more announcements. There's more announcements to come. And like I said, there's lore. Keep an eye out for the lore. There's some maybe. Yeah. That's all I got for you guys. Love you all, and God bless you. Harry Hickey.